What is up, guys? Today we're inside of Roblox Bee Swarm Simulator, and today we are going to see if you can beat the tunnel bear without actually being inside of the tunnel. Now we're going to have to go off by technically not in the tunnels, because otherwise I feel like we're going to have a really hard time with this. So, as we can see, if we go inside here, this is considered inside the tunnel right here. However, we're not going to start considering it inside the tunnel until we start doing damage, and I need to turn my graphics down because it is lagging the game. There we go. So as you can see, this technically in this challenge, we're not going to consider this as in the tunnel, because even though we are inside the tunnel, no damage has been dealt to the tunnel bear. So we still haven't failed the challenge because we can't damage the tunnel bear without while being in the tunnel. Obviously, that's what I said as the challenge. I need to turn my graphics up a little bit though, so that way I can see it around the map a little bit easier. So, we're going to try this again, except we're going to try to kill it this time, and still not kill it while inside the tunnel. And you might be thinking that I'm just going to cheat this by damaging it to an extreme amount while I'm inside of the tunnel, but we're not doing that. Instead, if it takes any damage while we're inside the tunnel, it counts as a loss for us. So we're just going to hop right into this. So my first idea, and this is one of two of my only ideas, so we're going to have to hope that this works, is we're going to go through the secret entrance to the tunnel bear. And you guys know where that is if you guys watched my last episode of Bee Swarm Simulator. But if you go over here, and then, oh, there it is. I almost went past it. But right here, we have a secret tunnel bear entrance. So what I'm hoping is that the tunnel bear will actually spawn even though I'm not in the tunnel. However, I don't think that this is going to work, and I didn't really think that this was going to work, seeing how I was over here for a little bit in the episode before, and it didn't spawn. So we're going to go down to here, and it still isn't spawning. So I don't think that this is going to, yep, and we fell inside. Okay, so as you can see here, they've attacked the tunnel bear. This counts as a loss. Even if I was to somehow get back outside and be able to deal damage there, that would still be a loss. So my second idea is going to be kind of difficult to pull off, but we're just going to go into the tunnel normally like this, and we're not going to spawn the tunnel bear yet. We have to wait for our bees to come here. And I highly doubt that this is going to work, but we might be able to glitch out the game and possibly make it think that I'm still inside of the tunnel even though I'll be outside the tunnel. So we're going to try this. We need to dash out of here immediately so that way we don't deal any damage to the tunnel bear. Has it taken damage? No, it hasn't. So what we're going to do is when it gets close enough, we're going to exit the tunnel, except pause the game at the same time. So this is something that you're only going to be able to do on a computer if it does happen to work. But we need to see exactly when they're about to go dash forward, and we're going to just do that. So as you can see, there's nothing happening on the screen right now. However, according to the game, I am probably still inside the tunnel. I don't know if I'm inside the tunnel or not. So I think we're going to wait a few more seconds, and then I think that the tunnel bear would have died. So yeah, this is a good time to just say, if you guys have found the way to do this and we don't cover it in the video, then make sure to leave a comment on how you guys did it. But we're going to unpause it now, and yeah, as expected, I did it a little bit too late, I believe. So I got teleported out before they could actually start attacking, and I don't even know if this was going to work. That might have been perfectly timed. It might just not work at all. So this is going to be a little bit harder. I'm going to try to think of an idea on how to do this, even though I'm still trying this idea. So I'm just going to have to note where. Oh, he just one-shot. Okay. That's not exactly fair, where he kind of just spawned on top of me, but we're just going to roll with that and pretend that that did not happen. We're going to now have to wait for our bees. They're flying back to the hive, so that way they can get back their energy. and I don't know how we're actually going to do this. This is going to be really hard. The only way that this could possibly work, and it can't work now since I would have to get like the owner in the game, and even then I don't know if he would still have like the things that would be necessary for admin command wise. But what I was going to say is I was wondering if like during the Easter event, like, you know, when the Mondo chick first came into the game, if I did this like during that Easter event, and then just like led a bunch of other chicks, like the little baby chickens, if you remember them, that they would hatch out the eggs. I was curious if I could just keep getting like vicious bee spikes, the impale ability coming up, and then it would non-intentionally kill the tunnel bear like that after a long time. But I don't think that that would work, even if it still was the Easter update. But our bees are finally back, and we're lagging, so that is not good. But we could actually use that to our advantage now that I think about it, where we could get out of the tunnel. Actually, you know, that is a really good idea. So I think this is going to be our strategy if the one that I'm doing right now doesn't work. So we're going to try it. We're just gonna have to wait again for the tunnel bear, and I'll see you guys again if it does not work. Actually, I don't think I'm going to even have to cut the video because he's actually coming here a lot faster than I thought that he would. So I kind of failed that. That was a lot too late. Yeah, I don't even have to check that. I do know for a fact that that was way too late, and I'm pretty sure that they attacked him before I got out of the tunnel. So I think we're going to have to do the lag strategy. And to do the lag strategy, I'm just gonna have to turn up my graphics. So yeah, I know this is extremely choppy right now. I'm very sorry that you have to experience this. Yeah, this is very bad. Let's see how bad it is exactly. I'm at, oh, that's actually not that bad. Usually I'm a lot lower on ping, or a lot higher, I mean. Usually we're in like the 100,000s if we're doing this, so that's shocking. As you can see, it did get really bad there, but now it's okay. So we're just going to have to lag the game a little bit more. And I have an idea. You guys are just seeing that I am still inside the game, but you might hear my keyboard because it's kind of loud. So I'm sorry about that if it's making very loud noises. But now I have a bunch of other tabs open. Oh yeah, the ping does not like that. So I'm hoping that we get the bees to like freeze, kind of just how they did there, for an extremely long time. So I'm just going to open up a few more tabs real quick, and then hopefully this will lag the game to a point where I can get out of the tunnel, except the bees will still be inside the tunnel dealing damage. And yeah, hopefully this will work. How's the ping doing? It's surprisingly doing well. I don't know how it's doing well because I have like 100 tabs open at the least. I think I've actually gotten to the point where it's not registering me as opening up new tabs. So I think this is as laggy as we're going to get. And we're just gonna have to try this right here. So we're going to go in, and yeah, we're just going to wait for our bees. Hopefully we lag a little bit. We're going to just go over here so that way they don't attack, and they attacked it. Okay, so we're gonna have to retry that, except we're going to actually like glide this time. We're going to do the pause trick a few times because sometimes that lags my game a little bit. So we're going to hope that lagged the game just even a tiny bit. Yeah, I have another idea that I can do. I'm going to open up my other version of Roblox, which I've made like one video on it. You guys probably noticed it because I never use that version because it has a huge bar on the top that says Roblox, and then that still transfers to the video, and I don't like it when that happens. So yeah, that's why I've only made one video on it. Yeah, so I just noticed that this is not scaled to meet that, but oh well, we're just going to ignore that real quick. So now I have to get up a laggy game inside of my other version. You guys can't see this, but we're going to load up Arsenal because that lags out my game a lot all of the time. Or we could actually do Bed Wars. Bed Wars lags it a lot as well. So we're going to do Bed Wars because it appeared first. Again, you guys can't see this. I'm just standing still on this screen. But I'm loading up Bed Wars on my other account, and if it loads on my other version of Roblox, I'm going to be really disappointed because I just tried recording the new update, and I sat on the loading screen for 20 minutes, and then it didn't load at all. So that was disappointing. So yeah, that's why I'm making this video, because Beastworm Simulator is not nearly as laggy, which is why a lot of my content, until my computer gets a little bit less laggy, is probably going to be on games like Beastworm Simulator or other games that don't cause a lot of lag. However, we're at 20,000 ping right now, so we're not doing that bad. Oh, yes, we got the bees stuck. We got the bees stuck over there. That's exactly what we need to happen. So we just need to, like, maintain a ping of, like, 20,000, and then we should be okay. So yeah, we've been sitting here for a few minutes now. I think this is kind of as laggy as we're going to get, unfortunately. I'm going to open up a few more tabs of Google, but I don't think that it's going to change all that much. Hopefully, you guys are seeing a change in the ping count. I can't see the ping count because, like I just said, I'm on Google right now. I'm spamming away on the tabs. We're going to go back to my Roblox tab now, and it really didn't change anything. I don't know if, like, there was a huge ping spike, like we reached like 1,000 ping more than usual, but if we did, I missed it. It's still loading Bed Wars on my other version of Roblox, so yeah, I think this is as laggy as we're going to get. We're just going to have to wait for like a ping strike, and then yeah, we're just going to go in. Wait, never mind. Oh, I missed it. Okay. We missed the ping strike, and that's not good. Never mind, we didn't miss it. And I'm still in the guys, I'm still in the tunnel. You guys need to attack after I get out of the tunnel, not when I'm in the tunnel. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit harder than I expected, because nothing is really working with me here. So, we're just gonna have to try it again, and this time we're going to dash out of the way with our glider thingy. We're just going to go up, and then again, and then again, and then please tell me that you guys didn't do damage to it. Yes, you didn't, because you're good little bees. And yeah, we didn't get a ping strike, so we need to get a ping strike as soon as the tunnel bear comes across. But yeah, if this doesn't work, then I don't know what is going to work. So they're going to attack him. There we go, and we're just going to exit. And that was a delayed exit on the game's part. However, unfortunately, I think that the bees are going to come back to me, and there they are. So can you beat the tunnel bear without being in the tunnel? By past experiences, because yes, I actually did do it in the past. I forget how I did it. I think it was the lag strategy. Oh, of course, now I'm getting ping strikes. But yes, it is somehow possible to defeat the tunnel bear without being in the tunnel. Again, I forget how I did it. Of course, as soon as I go back to try it again, because my ping was at a ping strike, it stops. But yeah, I forget how I did it, but I do believe, unless I'm mistaken, this for something else, that yes, it is possible to kill the tunnel bear while you're not inside of the tunnel, technically. But we're going to reduce our graphics, that way it doesn't look as bad anymore. We can get the performance bar off of our screen. We're going to just lower it a little bit. I don't really care about seeing further as of right now. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's episode. Unfortunately, we couldn't replicate it. But yes, again, it is possible. I know that I've said it like 50,000 times now. But yes, it is possible to do it. I forget how, but it is. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, or you want to see some more Roblox Bee Swarm Simulator. And even if some of you guys don't want to see Roblox Bee Swarm Simulator, I might still do it. If a lot of you guys don't want to see it though, then I'll stop doing it. But yeah, it's one of the only non-laggy games that I can play. But yeah, everybody, peace out.